So I went to Cuba about a month ago, and I get lots of questions from people asking me about Cuba, how to go to Cuba, and what to expect when you get there. So I thought I'd make a short little video to kind of talk about Cuba and all of the great things that I learned while I was there. So the number one question that people ask me is what they have to select on their visa to go to Cuba. Cuba does require a visa. Now, the best way to go is to select educational purposes, people to people. You cannot just go to Cuba as a tourist. You have to have a reason. This is going to be the best reason to fall under. Plus, it makes it easy to explain when you get there exactly what you're doing. Educational purposes could be anything from learning about Cuba, teaching them about the United States, going to different places in Cuba that teaches you more about the land and the people and so forth, as well as language and food and other things like that. So educational purposes, people to people, is how you would go. Now, when you fly over to Cuba from Miami, it's only about 33 minutes away, so it's really close. Tampa's a little bit further, but not by much, so about an hour and a half to get there. So very close, short flight. You can get flights on American, Southwest has flights now, as well as Delta and a few other places, so definitely check them out. There's great deals right now to go. Now, also too, when you get there, one of the great things that I noticed when I was there is that the people are fantastic. They're very willing to help you, show you around. You can do lots of tours. There's lots of people that you can connect with and interact with to get around Cuba. Now, obviously they speak Spanish there, so knowing some Spanish is definitely helpful, or having somebody there that understands Spanish is going to help you along the way. Now, a couple of things that I did is I Airbnb. I love going to Airbnbs. You get a better feel for the area, so you're not just staying in a resort around a whole bunch of other American tourists. So if you Airbnb, then you have the opportunity to see the area and talk with the people that own the property that can tell you different places that you can go to that you would never have thought about. So that's one thing, that you should definitely look into, Airbnb.com. Now, also too, if you do certain tours, you can get those really cool old cars to take you around the city, which is really nice because then you have the ability to kind of get that old school feel that they still are used to. So they have a lot of cars from like the 50s that they used as taxis and so forth to get around. Lots of great places to eat. There's tons of different places. I'll definitely put some different links on the site when I upload this so that you guys have some opportunity to see some different places to stay, as well as places to eat and places that I went to. So anyway, any other questions about Cuba, don't hesitate to hit me up. As you know, I love to travel, so any opportunity I get that I can go and travel and see something new is what I'm all about. So check out my travel blog as well, ticketforjustone.genevievedobson.com, and you'll be able to see some really cool places that I've been to. All right, thanks.